Stevie J. Barnett on Instagram. I recently read the poem Eternity by William Blake and was wondering if that's where you got your inspirations for the albums named Winged Life. Quote, he who binds himself to... Well,
Yeah,
he
that
who binds
is
himself to joy does the winged life destroy. He who kisses the joy as it flies lives
in Eternity's Sunrise. Yeah, that was Will found that and liked that. That's his
beautiful.
idea.
That's a yes. Ich bin nicht ein Roboter on Instagram.
Hello?
I'm not a robot.
Not either.
Can you explain the song Pushing the River off Animal Joy to me? I've been dying to know what it was about ever since high school, and I only have a guess that it's about someone passing on into the afterlife, or am I totally off?
That song, I had a specific person in mind when I was writing that song, but they're alive. But it was just somebody who was really struggling with against powerful forces in their life that came from within themselves, mostly, but had been planted there long ago by others. I don't mean to be vague. But that's sort of where that song comes from. So you're not far off, I wouldn't say. There's the Van Morrison song called "You Don't Pull No Punches, But You Don't Push the River" that I really love, and "Home Life," the song from Rook, kind of is inspired by it. And I've just always liked that. I think it's a great title for a song, and I think the meaning is obvious.
All right. Next question?
Yep.
Okay. The Whiskey Priest on Instagram. You played an Emo's Inside show ages ago, maybe 2005 or 6 or 7, and covered a Talk Talk song. Do you remember which song it was?
Oh, that would have been the Rainbow. We used to do the Rainbow the first track from Spirit of Eden, and I played that for a tour and a half or something like that until we finally got kind of tired of it. But there's a recording of it somewhere from Seattle, from the old version of the Crocodile. I think it might be on the Bandcamp page. I'm pretty sure it is.
It's on our Bandcamp page?
Yeah, I think it is, because it's and it was Howard was playing with the band. I mean, it's like 2006 or 7 or something.
That's what it is.
And but 2005 we were playing it too. Yeah, because I remember Travis playing violin on that. That would have been, yeah, gosh, like the Palo Santo tour right before, or right after that. Or maybe we started earlier. Anyway, yes, that was the song.
Okay.
The Rainbow.
Luca Tedesco 712 on Instagram. What is the hardest song to perform?
The hardest Shearwater song to perform?
Yes, sure. Let's narrow it to that.
I probably don't perform it for that reason, whatever it is. Really, usually, like, there's some songs that seem really tricky at first and then they get easier.
Yeah. Are there any songs that you like, you put on a tour set list and then we're like, no, this is too kind of hard?
Oh yeah, sometimes it'll happen. I mean, you have to structure set lists more sort of by energy than anything else, because you don't want the set to be a downer, and you don't want you don't want it to have a slack kind of energy to it more than anything else. I don't mean that. I mean, I love downers, obviously, but it's like the set's got to have an arc that's satisfying in some way.
I feel like we were practicing up Black Eyes for a while.
Oh yeah, we were practicing that.
And it just didn't quite gel for some reason.
And I think we were tired, but kind of by the time we started trying to integrate it, also, and
it's
your
a tough
patience
song.
for like trying to integrate new stuff into the set, usually over a tour, kind of wanes, so that you're finally buddy and you're like, I don't want to learn a new song. But that one also, though, like it's hard to sing even when you pitch it down a step, like I did. That song just always, it seemed too much like just like shouting. And there was always a problem when you switch from like the first verse into the moment when like all of the drums and stuff come in, to not have it feel like the energy kind of sags, because it goes from those straight 16th notes in the measure to suddenly like the 16th notes are handed off to like the hi-hat instead of the piano or whatever it is, and so it always feels like it kind of like slumps, and it's just not satisfying in that way. So
I wonder if you could keep the piano 16th through that section then.
Well, there was like organ doing that, but then you end up with everybody going and it doesn't. It's like it's not. It's kind of neat, but it's not pleasant in any way. Like it's not. Doesn't feel very musical. It doesn't make you want to. It doesn't involve your body. You just kind of feel like, when will they stop doing that? Like that song Corridors, you know, like, which was always like fun to play, but it's just like sort of sprinting down a hall.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's not like, even though it's this sort of like, it's this fast song, it's not like you can't like dance to it. You can't. You just sort of like, I don't know. The longer that we've gone on doing this, the less interested I am in that kind of thing, because I don't want stuff to kind of push you away in that particular way.
I really wished we could get Black Eyes. And I don't know. I really liked playing it. It just never. I agree. It never really
it wasn't quite
felt
right, but it's it's a tough one. It's difficult. It was difficult to record too. I think I re-recorded the piano in it like 3 or 4 times.
That's a hard piano part.
Yeah, I remember sitting there in like public hi-fi going ging 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 ging. Somebody asked me what delay I was using on the piano, and I was like, I never thought of that.
I thought of that. I could
have done that. And it would have been like.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That's it. Suddenly becomes the easiest song in the world.
Yeah, gee, maybe I was just dumb the way. I feel like it's a lot easier on the guitar. There's.
It is, yeah. It's the left hand on the piano that always got me.
And then. This is a crazy tuning his wife did.
Just make it a guitar song.
Anyway, so that's maybe that's the way to do it. We'll think about that.
Yeah, we'll think about it.
Next time.
Nice. Last song by question. Rock Tree Music on Instagram. How's life?
Life's good. Life's good. I'm still wrestling my book to the ground, but they've told me I'll be executed by firing squad if I don't turn in a draft by the end of the year. So that's on my mind. And today I'm kind of playing hooky from it today, but we had to rehearse for the Loma thing, and there's this other sort of big, not secret thing, but thing that I can't tell you about yet that hopefully will be able.
This week.
Yeah, hopefully this week. I'm surprised it hasn't been announced yet.
Yeah.
But it's an awesome thing. It's going to take place here in New York in October.
Yes.
That's all I can say about it. All right.
I think that's it.
Thanks.
Thank you.